Aloha. I am going to touch a little bit. I want to do a nail update because I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, but I also wanted to touch on jewelry because I realized at one point that I had stopped wearing jewelry, and I had to stop and think about why. And I'm just starting to get back into necklaces now. I've been wearing earrings and I'm just starting to change them out. If you look at the series of videos I did when I was going through chemotherapy, and it may have even started with or not chemotherapy, with radiation. It may have started with chemotherapy. I was always wearing my gold hoop earrings. The only thing I've worn consistently is the FitBit. I used to always wear bracelets, like 2 or 3 bracelets, and rings on like 4 or 6 fingers. And when I realized I wasn't wearing jewelry anymore, I had to stop and ask myself why. And for the necklaces, it started when I had that rash during chemotherapy, and I had that rash on my neck, and the necklaces bothered it. And so I stopped wearing the necklaces, but I still wore everything else. It wasn't until I got to chemotherapy that the jewelry touching my skin bothered me. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just the sensation of the metal. And it's not like I got a rash or anything, but just the sensation of the earrings hitting my neck, I could not handle. That's why the gold hoops, they didn't swing back and forth and hit me. So I was able to keep wearing those. But the bracelets, the rings, I still have not been able to get the rings on. I've worn bracelets a couple of times, but I've never been able to get back into the rings. Or I haven't yet. I'm going to try again at some point. I've gotten the necklaces back. So I'm starting to wear necklaces again. I'm starting to switch out my earrings. So I'm wearing my bigger, bolder earrings again. But it's just kind of a bizarre thing. Like I said, it's not that they caused irritation, they just bothered me. And I don't know why. And it didn't really start until the radiation, I don't think. Looking back, oh, there's some terns flying by the building. They're so beautiful. Anyway, so I just kind of wanted to throw that out there as something, and I haven't researched it to see if other women go through this or if it's just one of these bizarre oddities that I'm dealing with. So I'm just kind of wanted to get it out there. I also, because I'm gonna bring the camera up now. So, because I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, I took my nail polish off. I've been having problems with my thumbnails. I'm gonna try and show that it's really awkward to do this. Let's see if I can shoot that way. They're really, really bad. And you can see the white section in the middle there where the chemo is affecting it. But they're really torn down, and it's the same on this one. They just tore off. There was just like, and that's why I took the nail polish off, because these tore, and so the polish came off. I had gel polish on them, so it just peeled off when those came off. So, I mean, my fingers are pretty much done, I think. These are my nails. I don't think there's anything left that is going to tear off or anything, but this really sucks because I chewed my nails up until I was 18 years old, and I tried everything to stop. I tried all those bitter tasting nail polish things you put on. I wore mittens. I put band-aids on my nails at one point. I wrapped band-aids around the fingertips. Nothing stopped me. And then just one day I woke up and I had stopped. I realized I had stopped. I actually had nails. And I remember when it was. I was in Kentucky at my grandmother's, staying with my aunt and uncle, and I picked up my cousin's guitar and was trying to play it. And I couldn't hold down on the frets. I was like, I have fingernails. What happened? And so it just, I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why I ever chewed them. But so this kind of takes me back to when I did chew them. This is how they used to look. So I will be happy to get them grown out again. Because I used to chew them all the time, I've never had the best nails. They tend to be soft and tear off, and of course maybe that's why I chewed them. I don't know. So, but they seem to be, not that there's a lot to feel here, but they seem to be feeling kind of strong. But, so I'll do an update afterwards and show you my pretty little nails. And I'll cut that in so you can see it before I put this live. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, look at that, another overcast, icky day. Really wishing the sunshine and the blue skies would come back. Anyway, they are working on our street, so we've got it closed off partly. But I'm here to actually show you my nails because I got my nails done today. And so, ta-da! They're still short. They're just a very light pink. I hope this focuses in on them. They're a very light pink with a little tiny glitter top coat on them. It's kind of hard to tell. Oops, sorry about that. I'm trying to do this without. So see, they're very short, but she evened them out for me. Made them nice instead of all jagged like I had them. Now, the pièce de résistance, sorry for just butchering that, is the toenails, because this morning I had them done in dun, da, 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 zebra print. Look at those, aren't they gorgeous? Big shout out to Honolulu Nail Academy and to Ashley, who did the toenails. She did a really good job. I just love those. They're hand designed, not a print, not a stamp or a cutout or laminate or anything like that. She hand painted those. And you can tell because they're all different. So I am just so happy with those. And for those of you on Oahu, I'll put their link down below. You can check them out. And hang on. Okay, here we go. This is much better. Because the camera doesn't let me flip back and forth without breaking the video, I didn't want to stop the video, stop and start and stop and start. Anyway, so I will post the link down below to Honolulu Nail Academy. I always go to them to have my nails done. One thing, I saw this today, and even though I've been going there for, I don't know, 4 years, 3-4 years, and one of the reasons I do go there is because I really like their technique. I like the way that they train, that they teach, because it is a teaching school, and it's like they teach the students the correct way to do things, the way that they should be done. And one of the things that I saw today is the little bucket things that they carry their supplies in. They're just like little, they have a handle and little compartments around the edge, and they carry all their lotions and brushes and little bottles of whatever. I don't know what all's in there. And so the girl that was working on my feet had her set up on a stool, and it got knocked over. And everything went on the floor, all the contents just on the floor. Now, the nail places I used to go to, the ones, not to disparage, but the ones in the malls where you're like in and out in half an hour, they would have just picked everything up. They might have swapped out a couple of things, like maybe a nail file to get a clean one, but everything else would have just gone back in the bin, and that would have been it. Here at the Nail Academy, they took everything, they sprayed it with alcohol, wiped everything down, even the bottles of alcohol. The bottle of nail lotion, they wipe down, they spray the outside of the bottle and they wipe it down before they put it back in the bucket. That is how clean they are. And so it was like, yeah, I really like that, especially when you're going through something like chemo and your defenses are way down low, and you have to be careful about all the germs and the contamination and the bacteria that you pick up everywhere. And so that is really appreciated. I like that. So, I already love the place, so that's just like another plus in the plus column for me. So anyway, I'm going to link them down below, and I will catch up with you later. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that notification bell. Aloha. Bye-bye.